Hi guys, welcome to Code Bashers. Guys, in this video, I will be discussing the Wipro interview experience. Guys, the interview experience that I am covering in this video is of a selected candidate who have given the interview and he is of a 2021 batch student and who is currently working in Wipro only. So guys, make sure that you watch this video till the end so that you can get to know the level of the questions which are getting asked in the interviews and how you have to answer these questions so that you can get selected in this company. Guys, if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe it because I'm regularly posting interview experiences of different companies as well as I am posting the coding questions which are asked in different companies. So make sure that you do not miss any of these updates. I regularly update on my YouTube channel, on my Telegram groups. Please join all the Telegram groups. The link of these Telegram groups are given in the description box. Make sure that you do not miss any of these updates. So guys, now let's start this video, and before starting the video, please hit the like button as well as the subscribe button for this channel. Okay, so guys, the date of the interview was 3rd May 2021. The branch of my friend was ECE. The duration of the interview was 25 minutes technical round plus 10 minutes HR round. So these two rounds were separate. First technical round was there and then HR round was there. Okay, so the first we will discuss the technical questions. First question that was introduce yourself. So guys, if you are following my previous videos, in every interview experience, this is the most commonly asked question and this will be the first question that will be asked from you in the interview. So make sure to prepare yourself for this question and prepare the best answers that you can present. Please mention only those skills in this particular answer in which you are comfortable in, because this question can define that where your interview will go. So if you will include projects, internships and the things you are comfortable in, the questions will be asked from this introduce yourself section only. So make sure that do not falsify yourself in this particular question. So I hope the things are clear to you. Okay, the next question was, do you know DBMS? So yes, my friend knew DBMS and he said yes. The next question was the next 3 to 4 questions were based on DBMS only. The first was, what is the difference between primary key and unique constraint? So they are almost similar, but there is a certain difference. First of all, the primary key cannot have null values. The unique constraint can have null values. So one biggest difference is this only, that primary key, we know that all the values in a primary key must be unique plus not null. That means primary key cannot have null values, but a unique constraint can have null values. Now, there is only one primary key in a table, but there can be multiple unique constraints. So we know that unique constraints are given to different columns of table. So there can be multiple unique constraints in a particular table, but there can be only one primary key in a particular table. So this point you have to stress that there can be only one primary key in a table, but there can be multiple unique constraints in a table. Okay, the next question was, what is the difference between having and where clause? So as this question is asked many times in DBMS in type of questions in an interview. So first of all, having is used to specify a condition for a group or an aggregate function used in the select statement. So first of all, one thing we have to clear that having clause is always used with group by clause, whereas the where clause is used by the select clause. See, the where clause selects before grouping. So this is the main point. Having clause is used to filter out the group by statements, but the where clause is always used before grouping. So this is the one such difference. Having clause is used after group by, whereas where clause is used before group by. The having clause selects rows after grouping, so it further filters our queries after using the group by statement, but where clause filters the queries before using the group by statement. So this is the one point difference only, which is written in different languages, that having clause is used after group by, whereas where clause is used before group by. So I hope this thing is clear to you. Now the next was, what is the difference between drop and truncate command? So guys, many of you know the difference, but what you do, you specify the points of drop command in truncate command and you specify the points of truncate command in drop command. So you know the difference, but you just mix the upper headings. So first of all, drop command. The drop command is used to remove table definition and its content. See, in drop command, all the data inside a table is deleted, plus the structure of table is also deleted. But in truncate command, the data of the table, all the data of the table is deleted, but the structure remains there only. Like if you have two columns, when we are using a drop command, then the name, even the name of the table will disappear. But when we will use the truncate command, only the data inside the table will disappear. The structure of table will remain intact, and when we will find the table using truncate command, it will be present in the database. So these are the basic difference between drop and truncate. And guys, do remember that whenever a difference is asked in an interview, make sure that you give at least 2 points of difference. So I hope this question is clear to you. Okay, so the next question was explain the feature of OOPS. Guys, there are four features of OOPS that are abstraction, encapsulation, polymorphism, and inheritance. You have to explain all the features to the interview with the help of the real life example. I have made a separate video on the four pillars of OOPS in which I have described how you have to explain these features to the interview with the help of the real life example. I will give you the link of that video in the I button or in the description box. So make sure that after watching this video, you watch those videos as well. Okay. So the next question was, what are the difference between public and private attributes in class? Of course, see, what are public attributes? We all know public attributes are those attributes which can be accessed outside the class with the help of the object. But the private attributes are those attributes which cannot directly be accessed outside the class with the help of the objects. They can only be accessed within the class limits only. So these are the major difference between public and private. Again, since the difference is large, make sure that you give at least 2 points of differences. Okay. So the next question was explain the TCP and UDP protocols. So as this was the last technical question that was asked from my friend, I will give you the link of these protocols in the description box. You can go visit that link and read about these protocols. So these were the 7 to 8 technical questions which were asked from my friend in the interview. I hope this question will help you in preparing for your interviews. Now next was the HR round, and in HR round only 3 questions were asked. First was the what are the names of the CEO and chairperson of Wipro. So guys, in any company, if you are giving an interview, make sure that you know at least the famous personalities related to that company only. Like for TCS, Infosys, Wipro, you must know the name of this, who is current CEO, who is the chairperson. So it will help you in the interview. Again, the next question was, do you have any education gaps? So it depends on you. Do you have any backlogs and are you ready to relocate? So these all questions depend on you only, that whether you have education gaps, backlogs, or are you ready to relocate or not. Okay, so the last HR question was your strengths and why should we hire you. So guys, make sure to give at least 2 strengths to the interviewer and with the help of the real life example. Like if your patience is your strength, that how in real life you knew that the patience is your strength and where you have implemented that strength. So again, try to give a real life example with your strengths and weaknesses. Now next question was, why should we hire you. So again, it's a very common question in an HR interview, that why should we hire you. So you must prove your point, that how you will prove yourself worthy to be in Wipro or in any other company. So you must read some sample answers before going to the interview. The sample answers are, a lot of sample answers are available on Google. Make sure that you use those sample answers to clear this HR round. So guys, these were all the HR questions. So in this video, we have discussed both the technical questions and HR round questions, and this is the interview experience of a selected candidate. So I hope you got the level of the questions and how you have to answer those questions in this video. So guys, this was it for this video. I hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching it.